Hello, YouTube. I am also on TikTok at the moment. We are doing some lives, and it's been a minute since I've done live. And we're just gonna get back on this bandwagon. This weekend I was busy, and so we're just doing some tarot readings. The first 10 are free. After that, it's $4 to get one, and then it's going to be $10 jump the line. But the first 10 are free. So if anybody wants a tarot reading, the first 10 are free. First 10 tarot readings are free. Hello, Eternity. Let's see, let me jump. Nope, stop it. This thing always does this. We are doing $10 tarot readings at the moment, everyone. I'm sorry, that's a lie. I totally lied. Free readings. 10 free readings. 10 free readings right now. 8, 9, 10. All right, we have 10 free readings. All right, we're going to leave that, and I want to get the comments to show up. Maybe I can do it this way. No, stop it. Freak. Sheesh. See, now it's going to stay there. I mean, whatever. Just leave it there for now. Cryocooter, hello. We are doing some 10 free readings. If anybody would like a reading, we're doing 10 free readings at the moment. Feel free to join the list if anybody wants a reading. 444, would you like a reading? It's free. Be blunt. We're doing 10 free tarot readings right now. Jerry, welcome in, Jerry. We got 10 free readings going on right now if anybody would like a reading. Lexi, we are doing 10 free readings. Welcome. Hello, Dev. Barbie meets Scott. Not sure exactly what that meant. Jerry, wow. Hello. Not sure exactly what that means either, but thank you for the wow. We are doing 10 free tarot readings if anybody wants to ask a question. I'm still not following you, Be Blunt. I'm still not following. Hi, Jimmy. Evelyn. Sure. I'm still not following, Be Blunt. Barbie meet Scott first time for the first time. Like, will you? Won't you? Like, are you asking a tarot question? I'm not sure. I'm still not following you. Hello, Danny. Will I? Okay, so hold on. We're going to put Be Blunt on here first. And then we're going to Jerry. So, Be Blunt. Will Barbie meet Scott for the first time tomorrow? We're going to change this up a little bit because my readings are more for self-development. So let's change your question a little bit, Barbie, to what can you do to prepare for your meeting with Scott? Would that be more helpful to you, Barbie? Would that be more helpful to you? Yeah. What can Barbie do to prepare for her meeting with Scott? What can Barbie do to prepare for her meeting with Scott? What can Barbie do to prepare for her meeting with Scott? What can Barbie do to prepare for her meeting with Scott? Is this a love interest? Is this a partnership, or is this a business meeting? What kind of a meeting is this, Barbie? Do you mind me asking? Hi, Mel. Welcome in. Love. Okay. Let's see what happens. What can Barbie do to prepare for her meeting with Scott? I would be a little bit more reserved. I don't know that you're quite ready to go onto a new adventure with Scott yet. I'm sorry, Scott. Yes, Scott. It feels a bit like there's some unfinished business somewhere else. And you probably want to play it a little bit more safe with this Scott person. So you've got the King of Wands in reverse. The King of Wands, I like to think of as the ultimate entrepreneur. And the ultimate entrepreneur, he likes to throw things against a wall and just kind of sees what sticks. And if it doesn't stick, he just kind of lets it go. But with the King of Wands reversed, I kind of get more of a protection. Whenever I get the King of Wands reversed, I think of more of like protection, keeping things a little bit close to yourself. Mess house. Do you want to, so we're doing 10 free ones. Would you like to put, if you want to put the $4 in mess house, I'll bump you up to the front of the line. Hi, Pinky. If you want to do the $4 ones, there is a Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App, or the link in my profile. So, Barbie, I do think that you're just a little, there is a sense of maybe actually playing it a little bit more cool on the inside, going in without any expectations kind of a thing. You also have the world in reverse. Now, the world in reverse is an ending card. And to me, an ending card means, like whenever it comes up reversed, to me it says that the querent hasn't accepted an ending. So there's something that you're still not quite, haven't ended on. There's still some unfinished business somewhere else. Go and meet Scott, sure. But I wouldn't expect anything to be life-changing. But I still go, see what he does, keep a safe profile, just kind of keep a safe distance, keep yourself safe, just to like kind of to just make sure that he's the person that you want to keep hanging out with, that kind of a thing. We've got Jerry, and then we've got, I'm waiting to see if Mess House. I'm waiting to see if Mess House wants a free one. Jerry, is your retirement job the right thing to do? Is Jerry still here? Jerry, are you still here? All right, Mess House, I'll put you on the list. We've got 7 free ones left to do. Hi, Pinky. Do you want a free one? We're doing 10 free ones. Is Jerry still here? Okay, Jerry, cool. So, sure. All right, Pinky will be on the list. All right, we've got... All right, I'm trying to think about Jerry. He's got, is my retirement job the right thing to do? Thank you. I'm going to change your question a little bit, Jerry, to be a little bit more powerful to you. It's more of, let's make it, how can Jerry know if his retirement job is the correct thing to do? What will let Jerry know if his retirement job is the correct thing to do? Was the correct decision? Let's see. Going back. Right thing to do. Is my retirement job the right thing? What should Jerry consider with his retirement job? What are the energies around Jerry's retirement job? What should Jerry consider when with this retirement job that he's decided to do? Let's just kind of see about that. Let's leave it a little bit more open-ended, Jerry. Hi, Sarah. To see how the energies are looking around you. Retired 3 times? Wow, you've retired a lot. Either you've been working hard or hardly working. Retirement job. Jerry, what is your retirement job that you're doing right now? And also, what is the job / career / activity that you would prefer to be doing? And we've got Mess House and Pinky. And I've got 6 more free spots. Keep liking and sharing the live. If we get up to 1,000 likes, I will do a free tarot giveaway. It's a game. For YouTube, it'll be 5, or not 5,000, just 5 likes. If you need to separate the two things, Jerry, you can, just because I don't know how many characters you have. But hi, Morgan. What's going on? Waiting to see what Jerry has to say about what is his retirement job, and then what would he like to do actually in retirement. Sarah, so I actually have been busy all weekend and off of TikTok, so this is my first time back, so you haven't missed much. I'm waiting on some confirmation from Jerry. Is Jerry still here? Jerry, if you're not going to reply, I need to move on to the next one. Here we go. Medical admission, 34-year or 7-year plus worked. Okay. Thank you for the roses, Miss House. Okay, so that was your job currently, what you retired from. Jerry, what would you like to do going forward? Like what? Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Daquan. Thank you for the roses, Daquan. Okay, so Jerry, I'm gonna. This is what I'm getting from the cards, Jerry. This is what I was trying to get some clarification on. I have the Queen of Cups in reverse. I think this is a lot of self-care. Oh my gosh, that is 1,000 already. Holy crap, you guys are bonkers. All right, well, I'll put a free one on there. We'll do a game. Wow, you guys are bonkers. We'll do another one at 5. We'll do another one at 5K. So you got some self-care that you probably want to take care of. This is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups reversed. She's very loving and very caring. A reverse card is blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. So I think in regards to your retirement job, I feel like you probably want to retire with something that you are more dedicated to. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you've got the Lovers. And the Lovers card is not necessarily about being a lover. It's more about dedication. What are you dedicating yourself to? And in retirement, I kind of feel like because you're in retirement, I do feel like it's time to do some self-care. Not even some self-care, but just like, what do you care about? What do you, Brandon, I'll put you on the list. What do you care about in retirement? And what job would you like to do in retirement? Even if it's a self-care thing, do you want to start doing, what can you sell? Is it a service? Do you want to do tarot readings? Is it like, do you want to make crafts? Do you want to do what would you like to do? So I'm going to advise you that if your retirement job is something that is just like you applied for and you're doing it just for money, I am going to probably say that it's probably not the right thing for you to do right now. I mean, do it, sure. But I think that you will get more fulfillment out of something that you are more dedicated to and something that you have a lot more emotion toward for yourself. That's ultimately what I feel like the tarot is telling you. It's not like you can totally go do the retirement job, and it will probably be beneficial, just at least on a mundane level. I don't know that it would be beneficial on an emotional level, though. Jerry, I hope that was helpful to you. Please give me a follow. And we can revisit this in another month or so and see how the energies are looking regarding your retirement job. So we have Mess Houses next, but we got 1,000 likes, so we're gonna do a free one. And if we can get up to 5K, we'll do another one. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna do a shuffle, and we're gonna pick a card. Cool. You're welcome, Jerry. I care for grand on days off and work 2 days a week. I'm not sure I'm following that last sentence, Jerry, but I'm glad that the reading was helpful to you. All right, we're doing a tarot game to give away this free one that we all got. Got it. Okay, cool. So everyone, we're going to do a number guessing game. If you guess the correct number, you get the next tarot reading. So go numbers. Guess your numbers. Numbers. Okay, keep going. Nope, not seeing it yet. Not seeing it yet. 0 to 21. 0 to 21. 0 to 21, and that's the range. 0 to 21. Nope, not seeing it yet. Nope. 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 0 to 21. It will be the next reading. Nope. Nope, still not seeing it. Still not seeing it. There we go. Princess Sanchez. You got the 0. It's the Fool card. So Princess Sanchez, you get the free tarot reading. And then we'll do another one of those when we get up to 5K. So Princess Sanchez, what is your question for the tarot, Princess Sanchez? And then Mess House is next. And then Pinky. And then Brandon. So I'm going to do Princess. We're going to just cross that off now, just so that I know that I have it. Princess Sanchez, then Mess House, Pinky, and then Brandon. When we get up to 5K, we'll do another free one. On YouTube, when we get up to 5 likes, we'll do a free one just like that as well. Also, how's everyone doing? This is Monday. Like, I haven't been here in a while, and I was working all week, or weekend. Okay, so hello, Marianne. What is my relationship work out with Juan? So Paige, can you tell me a little bit more about your relationship with Juan? I think I'm going to revise your question to something to the effect of what can Paige do to help her relationship work out, but I want to make sure that I'm asking the correct question here. Thank you for the roses, Mess House. Bring this open, making sure I have this open. There. So we've got Paige. We're waiting to see what is her relationship work out with Juan. I'm guessing, will her relationship work out with Juan? Is I'm guessing what she's asking, but I want to make sure that we're asking the correct question. Okay. Maybe the correct question, Paige, would be more of, what are the arguments about, Paige? What are the arguments about? Is it little mundane things, or is it like a big thing that you guys got into and he keeps bringing it up? Because there's a question, like, the question I want to ask. Hi, Melissa. Oh, Marissa. All right, Marissa has been jumped up to the front because she paid the $4. Don't respect him. Okay, so Marissa, you will be next. We were doing free one, and then I will put you next since you jumped up to the front. Don't respect him. What can Paige do to let's just do this. Let's just see let's entertain him and see what can Paige do to show Juan more respect. Oh, well, you do everything he asks of you. Everything he asks of you. Let's do the energies around your relationship, Princess Paige. Let's see. Let's. What are the energies around Paige's relationship with Juan? Because if you're doing everything, what are the energies around Paige's and Juan's relationship? Because if you're doing everything he asks, but not showing, he thinks you're not showing respect. What does he expect more of you? But I think we need to focus more on your own self-respect at the moment. I think your own self-respect is what really needs to be paid attention to right now. Let's see. What are the energies around Paige's and Juan's relationship? Okay, I think that what needs to happen right now. Okay. I think that what needs to happen right now, Paige, there seems to be a lot of thoughts being floating around. People are saying things they don't really mean. They're talking before they are actually thinking about the consequences, and that's probably what's happening here. There's a little bit more of a. It's just like it feels like there's more action happening just because, or I'm sorry, there's more. This will make sense when I do the next card. The next card is the Fool reversed. The Fool reversed is having a little bit more of a plan and not going into something without a conversation. So the Fool is usually about being naive, going into a situation regardless of what the dangers are, and just having an open mind about it and willing to go through all those dangers. The Fool reversed to me is a little bit more of a plan. Going in, being a little bit more cautious, having more of an understanding of what to expect during this next cycle, during the next journey. But right now, because there are a lot of thoughts and communications being thrown around, it's more like you guys are doing like this. And I don't think that you guys are talking about what the next steps are in the relationship. So I think that what needs to happen is you need to have a little sit down with him somehow. I don't know how that he's going to take this because it sounds like he's a little stubborn at the moment, but I think that there needs to be a discussion about where you both want this relationship to go. That's more of what I'm feeling like it needs to happen, instead of you just like adhering to him about what he wants you to do or whatever you've been doing to respect him, or you're doing everything he asks of you or whatever. I think that there needs to be a little bit more of an understanding about where this relationship is going. So my suggestion to you is to somehow have a sit down with him and ask him, what else do you expect of me? What is it like? This is what I would expect of you as a partner. And if there's not an agreement, I think it might be time to discuss. Maybe there's couples therapy. I don't know how long you guys have been together, or maybe you guys can probably start separating and seeing how that would work, if it's better for that. Because if you guys are both just doing this constantly without talking about what the rest of the relationship is going to be like, I think that I think that's what's stopping. There's just thoughts and they're not being communicated about. So Paige, I do hope that was helpful. Please give me a follow and we can revisit this in another month and see how things are looking, and see how the energies have shifted. Marissa from YouTube paid me some $4 before she, so we're gonna move her up to the front. Marissa, and then Mess House, Pinky, and Brandon. Marissa, what is your question for the tarot? You're welcome, Paige. Remember, we have 2K likes. Remember, when we get up to 5, we'll do another giveaway. We'll do another free giveaway by guessing numbers, a game giveaway. We're waiting on Marissa to give me a question. And then we've got Mess House, Pinky, and Brandon. We've got 5 free spots left. Let's see. I get mixed messages about my person, what's really happening, and the like for the best. Okay. Let's just do a kind of the same one about what we did just now with Paige. What are the energies around Marissa and her person's relationship? Let's do that. Just kind of see. You said you're getting mixed messages, and I don't really read third party. So let's just see about the relationship in general, and see what the energies are around your relationship. Mess House, you are next. Are you still around? Are you still with us? I saw that Mess House gave me some flowers. Thank you for the roses. Okay. Marissa, I think it's time to take some sort of action regarding your situation with your partner. It seems like you guys have probably been floundering for a little while. Hold on. Now you guys can actually see the cards. Wondering why it was so dark. It feels like you guys have been floundering for a while, and it might be time to actually make that decision whether to leave or to open up for other things to come in. You have the Hanged Man in reverse. I'll give it to you guys this way. You have the Hanged Man in reverse, and the Hanged Man is usually a time to take a pause, sometimes to see another person's perspective with a situation. Because it's reversed, it feels like it needs to be more of taking more accountability for what you think and what you believe, and whether or not the other person believes it or not. There needs to be a little bit more of a discussion with your relationship at the moment. There is a little bit of, I'm not saying to leave or not leave. I think you're going to find out what's going to happen after that conversation, because you've got the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands is about I kind of feel like this could go two different ways. The Three of Wands comes after the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is about having a vision about what you want to do with your life, or what you want to build, what you want to create. The Three of Wands, because it's not reversed, it's actually seeing things coming to fruition. So you're seeing actually things coming to you, and you're actually seeing things develop. Based on this, whatever action you take here, this could be you're going to see the relationship develop between you and you and your person, whoever this person is. Or you might, if you do decide to go your separate ways, it does sound like you will still see growth, and you will be opening up yourself for blessings to go on into the next step of the Four of Wands. I am leaning a little bit more toward the staying together. The only reason I'm saying that is because you've got, with this upright, the next card is the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is a planned celebration. I'm not saying it's right now, but it's like a wedding, a birthday party, a graduation, an anniversary, a big celebration. And if this was reversed, I would say it's probably not going to work out, but there's probably something moving toward that, to see those Four Wands come together and actually have a little bit of stability in your relationship. So I do kind of feel like right now it's just more of have a chat with him, let him know how you're feeling. And if he's not open to it, it might be that chance to open up and maybe celebrate on your own. Maybe have a Four of Wands in reverse. A reverse card is blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. So maybe the Four of Wands will be reversed before you have to flip it over. But that's ultimately what I feel like is going on with your relationship right now. It just feels like you guys have been floundering for a little bit. And so have a little chat with him and see what this Three of Wands is actually telling you about where you guys want to go. Marissa, please give me a follow. Let me know if that was helpful to you, and we can revisit this in another month and see what the energies say after you've had this conversation with your partner, and see what the energies are saying then. Mess House, you are next, Mess House. And then Pinky, you are after Mess House. Yep, Mess House, it is you. I'm sorry that it took me a minute to get to you, but Mess House, you are next. We do have 5 free readings left if everyone wants to. But if you do pay the $4, you do get jumped up to the front of the line. Kim. Housing situation. Okay. Okay, I want to get a little bit more definite about this question. Renting, but only have 3 months left. Okay, so then what do you want to do? Do you want to stay in the house or do you want to move house? Is that what you'd like to do, Kim? What would you like to do? Do you want to stay in the apartment or do you want to leave and go to somewhere else? Let's make sure we're asking the tarot the right question. Is Brandon still here? We have 2.6 likes. Remember to keep liking and sharing the live. When we get up to 5K, we can do a free giveaway. We still have 5 free spots left, but we can see what happens. We're here for a while and we're going to just see what happens. Lucy, hello, welcome in. Mess House, I think your comments are being blocked or something. Is there a way that you can reword it? Hi, Bruce. Oh, move back. Is that what you want to do? Do you want to move back to your parents' house to save money, or do you not want to move out to your house and save money? Hi, Kimberly. I think your comments are being restricted from TikTok, Mess House. Okay, I want to move back to my parents. My husband does not. Okay. Less space. Just out of curiosity, what does your husband want to do? Out of curiosity. Kim. Lovely Pinky. Lindsay, hello. What is your husband running away from? That's like not the tarot question, but like that's just something to like be aware of in the back of your head. It feels like he's running away from something, and not taking accountability for what he's done or what position he's in at the moment. He feels like he's almost running away from something. But for you, I almost want to say more of like what can Kim do to ensure she has a stable home? I'm trying to figure out what to even at you want to move back into your parents. So let's do this. What can Kim do to ensure that she and her family move into her parents' basement? Let's just do it that way. That way you can take an actionable step. It is a mouthful. But what can Kim do to ensure that she and her family move into her parents' basement, move in with their parents? Because that way you'll know everything, that you've tried everything to get your family to a more secure space to save some money. And I know whatever else happens, like there's a lot of different energies involved. It sounds like your parents are involved. It sounds like the in-laws are involved. It sounds like your husband is involved. So we're going to focus on you and just kind of see what can Kim do to ensure that she and her family have instead of moving into the parents, let's open this up a little bit. Yeah, it's very complicated. Let's open this up. What can Kim do to ensure that she and her family have a stable home? Let's do that. It's a little bit more open-ended, so it might be a little bit more cryptic. But let's try to give you an actionable step toward that that stable home. You might have to do a couple. Let's see what the tarot says. Let's just see what the tarot says. What can Kim do to ensure that she and her family have a stable home? What's going on here? We got an email. No. Okay. What can Kim do to ensure that she and her family have a stable home? What can Kim do to ensure that she and her family have a stable home? What can Kim do to make sure that she and her family have a stable home? I'm guessing Brandon's not here anymore. I'm not seeing Brandon right now. Wow. Okay, you are going to be in for it a little bit, Kim. I want you to be prepared for it. There's a lot of power. You have a lot more power than you think you do. Let's just start with that. You have a lot more power than you think you do. But you need to take control of that power. You need to not let your husband make all of the decisions. You need to step up and allow him to know that you are his partner and you want the best for your family as well. Okay? We're going to start with that. The first thing I want you to do is to know is that you've got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is usually the ultimate lover. He's a very romantic person, a very big dreamer. So with this, though, I kind of get more of like, bring your heart into whatever this conversation is that you're going to be having with all of these other entities around you right now, these other energies, these other people. But again, you have the Horse here. You have a lot more heart than you think you do, and you have a lot more power than you think you do. The reason why I'm also continuing to say that is because you also have the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is someone, you want to kind of be careful with that energy a little bit, because the Knight of Wands has a tendency to act before he thinks out what the consequences are of his actions are. He also has a tendency to act and then not care about what the consequences are. So make sure that you are not rash. Make sure that you are doing things with your power, but I would highly make sure that you are not making decisions so fast that you just don't know what the consequences would be. I do think that you still, again, you have two knights here. You have two horses. You have two things going on here. So I do think that if it does get to a point to where you can, if you need to leave, then you can. And you have that power to do so. You know where you're going. You know where to take your kids. You know what you can do in order to keep yourself safe. But I think the number one thing that the tarot is telling you right now is that you have a lot more power in this situation than you think you do. And I think that part of that, what that is, would be talking to your husband about why he's running away from his problems, why he wants to make an easier life. Maybe it's even what can you do to help him. I don't know if he feels like he's doing things all by himself. I don't know if he there's something else. It feels like he's running away from something, and it feels like he doesn't want to deal with it anymore. So, but you just, yeah, that's the most that I'm getting from these cards, is that you have a lot more power than you think you do. And I want you to use that power in this situation. Yeah, give me a follow, and we can revisit this in another month and see how things are looking, and go from there, if that's okay with you. Yeah, you haven't felt it, but you need to know that you have a lot more power than you think you do. You have two horses behind you. You have a lot of emotions. I would very much so be careful of this fire. Part of me wants you to be careful of the fire. Part of me wants you to use the fire as a threat. Part of me wants to say, like, tell your husband, if you don't want to do this, this is what we're doing, and you can go live with your parents or whatever, go buy the house or whatever, and just kind of see what he does. I know that's a threat. I don't know if it's an empty threat. I don't want it to be. I don't want to like break up your family. But it might be a blessing in disguise. I'm not trying to say do that, but if something feels like he's running away from something, and if he's running away from this, what else is he running away from, or what else will he run away from in the future? Yeah, that's what it feels like here, a little bit. Marissa, I am doing I have 5 free spots left. You did just do a free one, but because you paid, you were jumped up to the front of the line. Yeah. So that's what I would say for that, Kim. Please give me perfect. Thank you. Okay, hold on for just a second. I'll put you back on, Marissa, on here. Pinky, you are next. What is your question for the tarot? Brandon, are you still here? And I lost everyone on TikTok, so we are going to restart the live. No, we'll wait. We'll see what happens. How to combat your body dysmorphia. Okay. We've had this. I don't know if you've been here before, Pinky, but I've been combating my own body dysmorphia lately as well. Combat your body dysmorphia. Can you tell me a little bit more about what your body dysmorphia is? Like, is it what exactly are you fighting? If you wouldn't mind me asking. Combat your body dysmorphia. What does the horrible monster tell you? Well, that's just, you need to not pay attention. Okay. I've learned a few things, and I am going to, let's see what the tarot says, but then I'm gonna add on some of my own things. Yeah, this is kind of what I was gonna say too. So, Pinky, I'm going to start with this card first. You've got the 6 of Cups in reverse. The 6 of Cups is usually a nostalgic card. Very childish, very going back to happier times. And I think one of the things that I got when I first looked at this card, and as you were asking this question, I feel like there's a limiting belief. Somebody has put that limiting belief in you to tell you that you are ugly and you will never be loved. Someone put that there. It might have been life or something, but I feel like it was someone. And that someone you need to let go of. That thought, that communication that they've touched on, you need to let that go. It just kind of feels like that's the thought. Whoever gave that to you is something that you shouldn't be holding on to. And that's what the 6 of Cups, I think, is telling you here, is that there's a limiting belief that you have attached yourself to, and you need to let go of that. The other thing that you have is the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is about being happy with what you have, being happy with what you've built, being happy with your material surroundings around you. Yeah, it's definitely a childhood thing is what it feels like. It just feels like someone else put that there, and that is, you're acting through that, and that's where the thought is coming from. So I just recently got done. I'm going to tell you a couple things you might want to pay attention to. I just got done listening to a podcast from Biddy Tarot, I'm listening to her podcast. And yeah, a lot of childhood. So I don't think you feel safe, Pinky, in your world. And this is kind of going to go for everyone else also watching as well. I don't know that you feel safe in your world right now, and you need to start regulating your central nervous system. So look up central nervous system stuff, and that will probably help you. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because our thoughts are okay. How do I explain? How did she explain it? I don't even know how to explain it. I can think of it. So our central nervous system is what makes us feel safe. Our central nervous system will tell our brains what to think. Our brains will tell us our thoughts, and we will believe the thoughts before we put into action of what we want to do. So if your central nervous system says, I don't feel attractive, you're going to get a thought that says in your head, I don't feel attractive, I'm ugly, I'm not worth it, I'm all this. And then you're going to believe the thought. But you need to go back a step further and talk to your central nervous system. So there are ways how you can do that would be, I've heard a lot about tapping. I've heard a lot about, the video that I got yesterday, I'm doing this myself as well because I do it more on the feeling safe for business growth, but I think it can help also with personal growth. And there are things how you can pull down on your earlobes for a minute, pull out on your ears for a minute, pull up on your ears for a minute. And when you hear yourself yawn or something, or some kind of a move like that, then that's probably your central nervous system calming down. Right now, what it kind of feels like is you're just so tensed up and you're believing those thoughts that somebody else put in there and they aren't yours to think. So, and it's interesting that this is coming up for you right now because I have, for some reason, the central nervous system prompts have come up for me lately, the last 4 or 5 days. And it's like, okay, universe, I get it. I will look at my central nervous system. I will try to create a practice over that. But regarding you with your question, how do you combat your body dysmorphia? Again, because of it's a childhood thing. I think that it's more of you need, in order to combat that. I just think that there's like a central nervous system that we might want to start considering. I'm going to ask you a very personal question, Pinky, and you don't have to answer this if you do not want to. Can you tell me what your stats are? Are you a bigger girl? Are you a tiny girl? Are you not blessed in the chest? How does that can you tell me a little bit more about what makes you feel like you're not, why is the monster telling you that you're ugly and you will never be loved? Why is that monster telling you that? Is it a physical thing? Is it a emotional thing? What is that? Can you tell me what's going on there? Like what is this monster telling you that you are ugly and never be loved? Is this is this only a physical thing? Is it emotional? Is it material? If you want to tell me what your stats are, that I wonder if that would be something we could try to combat, kind of a thing. What would you say about that? Why don't you feel like you have the right face shape? Why don't you feel like that? I mean, I don't have a sharp jawline. I'm trying to get it back. So, I have another thing that's been coming up in my. You have a chubby face. Don't say you have a chubby face. So, this is what I want. It's mostly weight that makes me fearful. Are you overweight? If you don't mind me asking, are you overweight? Hello, processual. Hello. $140. I don't know what M is. What's M? I mean, so that's what I would focus on, Pinky, right there. You said, I've been going to the gym, so I've lost some weight already. Oh, I'm sorry. I read RN as M, like the letter M, not RN. Sorry, it was the distance. I would focus on your current comment that says, I've been going to the gym, so I've lost some weight already. Focus on that and tell that other. What I would also do, another thing that I do, and I tell people a lot too, I would tell people, like, talk to that ugly voice. That ugly voice that's telling you you are ugly, talk to it. Why do you think I'm ugly? What are you telling me? Why do you think I'm ugly? Why can't I be pretty the way that I am? Why do I have to be pretty like all the other girls? What do you tell? What? Why? Like, I would talk to it. Why do you want to force yourself to take a picture? There are so many things I have for you to look at. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so Pinky, first off, I want you to go find a girl named Jasmine on TikTok. She's also on Instagram. She's a fairly bigger girl. She's a psychic. She's a celebrity psychic thing, but she's very confident. I think she's very beautiful. I want you to find her. Her name is Jasmine. I don't remember what her handle is at the moment, but look up her. Yeah, again, you need to not use your image to do that. Let's focus more on the internal so that you can exude more force. Yeah, look up Jasmine. The other thing I want you to look up, I can't tell you his name. I don't remember his name. There is another guy, a weight loss guy. He's on Instagram. He's on TikTok. He is Scottish. And he says the C word a lot. And he helps people lose weight without feeling like they need to get ripped, and helps you feel more comfortable as to why your body is doing what it's doing and feeling just happier with where you're at versus all the lies that people tell you. I can't even explain his channel, but his message is so awesome. I love that what he talks about. He talks about a lot of water weight, whereas other people don't. He talks a lot about the simpleness of losing weight is just whatever calorie intake you take, you need to burn off more than that. Like, that's literally all weight loss is. I don't know. I'm not a weight loss person, but that's what I've learned through him, is that the whatever we take in, we just need to burn more. Like, that's literally all weight loss is every single day. And he did an experiment about, like, he ate sugar all the time and he still lost weight. So, but that's just something to consider as well. I hope that this is a lot of information, Pinky. I'm hoping this is helping. I would really highly look for look up the central nervous system. I would look up Jasmine. I would also look up him and just use that word. Talk to your voice, whatever that voice is telling you. I would talk to that voice and say, why do you think I'm ugly? I think I'm pretty. All that kind of stuff. Like, talk to it. And then if the ugly voice keeps coming back at you, I would burn it. Burn that conversation so that you can tell that ugly voice that whatever it's saying, you can burn it to the ground and you can get rid of it. If you can't burn things, tear it up and put it down the toilet. And if you can't put it down the toilet, you can also burn it, tear it up and put it in different trash cans. Just let it know that this ugly voice does not have a voice anymore, and you need to let this ugly voice know that you are the one in charge. That's how I would do that. And then lastly, I would use that line that you have up here, is you've said you've been going to the gym and you've lost some weight already. So that's my ultimate suggestions, and what I think that the tarot is also telling you. I lost the cards. I flipped over the thing. I just think that you need to be a little bit more happy with where you're at, happy with your progression, happy with your material items, happy with what you've built, happy with how far you've come. And also, again, let that let that inner voice know, that inner ugly voice know that is not your voice. That is somebody else. That's your mom's voice, your dad's voice, Susie from first grade, whoever told you that. That's somebody else's voice that your body has taken on, and that's not something that you should be taking on anymore. That's not what you need. It's not yours to believe. It's yours to get rid of. It's not your voice. So Pinky, I hope that was helpful for you. You've been here a few times. I think you're probably following me. Give us another month. Keep going to the gym. Do some of these things that we've talked about, and let's revisit this in another month if you want me to, and we can see what the cards say then, and also see how you're feeling. I'm guessing Brandon's not here anymore because cool, awesome. Brandon, hi Victoria. Brandon is probably not here, which means we're on to Marissa. Is Marissa still here? Is Marissa still here? It looks like Marissa's not here anymore, and it also, hi Carly. It also looks like Brandon's not here anymore. Carly, what's going on? We're doing free tarot readings for now. We have essentially 6 spots left because I think that 2 people left, and they have not returned yet. So if we have 6 spots for free tarot readings left. Hello, Shelly Bean. We have 6 spots left for free readings, and after that we are. Oh, you are here. Hi, Marissa. You are here. So since Brandon's left, we're gonna do Marissa. You wrote me a question back here, Marissa. Okay, you said I got a reading, asking if I was doing something to attract other people, and the 3 of Cups popped out. I do everything to be faithful and respectful. Can I find out the 3 of Cups? Or could it have been his energy showing me energy? So Marissa, hi Big Gate. Marissa, what question did you ask the tarot when you got the 3 of Cups up? When you got the 3 of Cups, you said asking if you're doing something to attract other people. What does that mean? Can you tell me a little bit more, Marissa? What's going on, Big Gate? How are you doing today? And we lost them. So we're going to do this. We're going to restart the TikTok. And we are going to go live again. Edit goal. That one. And go live. Alright, that person looks to make females feel noticed, and then it says, I am genuine. I want to know if I'm doing anything extra. I'm still lost, Marissa. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. You said your person looks to make other people feel noticed and then says you are. I'm not following what you're I'm not following. Hi, Jordan. Are you making him, do you feel like you're making him look at other people? Is that what you're asking? Hi, 310 Bella. how do I say this? How do we word this? I'm still not sure what the problem is, Marissa. You have a partner who tells you you want to see if there's other people involved in your relationship. You want to see if there's a third party involved in your relationship. Hi, Leonard. What's going on? She's back. I remember her. I've seen you. They, them. I don't know what your pronouns are. Sonia, hello. I think I've seen you here too. Well, okay, Marissa, let's go back a little bit though. You just asked me a question about the same person, right? We just did a reading about the same person, correct? Papa Dog. Hi, Sonia. Okay. So again, I think that I think if I remember correctly, you got the Hanged Man reversed. So it feels like you've been floundering a little bit. Back and forth messages, yeah. But now you need to take some control of that. I don't remember what the other card is that you got. I know you got the Hanged Man reversed, and I feel like you need to just have a conversation with him. Whether or not you have a third party involved, whether or not you are contributing, I think you'll find out if you're contributing with that conversation. What's going on, Papa Dog? But I think you're putting way too much pressure on yourself when you've asked about the relationship, and you need to fit the relationship is what needs to be addressed. Sure. Let's see. All right. Marissa wants to have a chat with her partner, because I don't remember. I don't think you told me his name or her name or their name. How should Marissa approach this conversation with her partner? We have 5 spots left. If anybody wants some free tarot readings, we've got 5 spots left. 5 spots left for free tarot readings. Either that or 11:30. Whenever we got. All right, Papa Dog. We'll put Papa Dog on here. All right, now we've got 3 spots. All right, how should Marissa approach this conversation with her partner? No, not done yet. Not done yet. Martin. I'm not sure, Martin. So Papa Dog, basically what I'm doing is free tarot readings, and you're just going to ask a question. I'll help you revise it to make sure we're asking the same one, or the right one, the correct one, and then I'll give you an answer about what it is that you're asking. It's something for you to pay attention to energetically, and that is what a tarot reading does for you. Stop it. Stop this. There you go. Okay. So Marissa, I do think that your approach to this conversation is going to be the imbalance that's happening between you and your current partner. Is this imbalance that you're feeling? The 2 of Pentacles is all about balance, but you have it reversed. So it's not, there's not a balance between you and him, and you would like to bring the balance back, or you and your partner. I don't know if it's a woman or a man. But the other card that you got is the Queen of Cups. The first thing that I got with this Queen of Cups being in reverse, the first thing I got with it was that you probably need to go into this with for some reason I got open heart first, like not go in so emotional. It feels like you're being a little emotional on the inside, and I feel like you need to go in with more stronger emotions for yourself, it feels like you're letting this person take too much energy from you, is what it sort of feels like. And it feels like you want to try to find a balance with this person, but they're walking all over you. So with this conversation, you need to just bring up that there's an imbalance between your conversations right now with the relationship, and you're not feeling very, you're not feeling like a welcomed partner. That's how I would approach this. And um, if that hurts their feelings, then that's something that you both need to discuss and see what comes next. Oh, I think you got the Three of Wands. I think you got the Three of Wands. I think this would just be a really good check-in for you and your relationship. Things seem to have been floundering for a while. You probably both got complacent, and I think it's time that you really take notice of what you are truly feeling. Use that to your advantage. Know what you are truly feeling, and just say that you're not feeling very balanced in this relationship, and see how you can fix it, how you can both work to fix it, kind of a thing. Marissa, I hope that was helpful to you. Please give me a follow. I think you probably already have, but let's see if after this conversation, let's see what happens after this conversation, and we can pull some more cards and see where you guys are at, what you guys have decided to do with the relationship. Okay, Papa, known to me. This is interesting. Okay, so Papa Dog, you are next. Papa Dog. Will the gods ever make themselves known to me? So let's do this, Papa Dog. Instead of saying, will the gods ever make themselves known to you, we're going to change this up to say, what can you do to open yourself up to the gods? What can Papa Dog do to open himself up to to listen to the God? Listen to the gods? What message? It's either what can Papa Dog do to open himself up to the gods, or what messages should Papa Dog be paying attention to for when that's a long question. How can Papa Dog know if a god is talking to him? That might be something. No, let's go back. Let's do the first one. What can Papa Dog do to open himself up to the gods? Let's do that. It just seems like we might need to go a step back because maybe we don't know if they're talking to you yet or not. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, sure. I have never done anything like that, a psychoactive thing, but I'm not against it because I actually would like to try it at some point. But it's that's going to be kind of what's up to you. It's going to be what's up to what's in your surroundings. If you have access to that stuff, but be careful to not get yeah. It's interesting that you mentioned meditation, Papa Dog. You know what? This is going to be very interesting. I think I'm going to advise you to do a psychoactive thing. It's so interesting to say this. I've never done this before, but I think I'm gonna say that. But when you do this, okay, yeah, that makes sense. When you do this, you need to go in with a specific direction. You need to go in knowing exactly where you're gonna go. Yeah, you need to when you do this, when you take this, you cannot just take it and just see what happens. Okay? When you do this, you need to go in with a question, go in with a space that you want to go in with a particular entity you want to talk to. That's how I would say that. So this is what I'm saying this right now, is that you've got the Chariot which is you are the driver. These two dragons are probably going to be your psychoactive thing, your experience, and they're going to go any which way they want to go. They're going to go bonkers. They're going to whatever, but you have the reins to pull them back and guide them to where you want to go. Guide them to the person that you want to talk to. You have the ability to stay on path. Okay. The other thing that you said about meditation, which is interesting, is that you want to be open-minded enough to know that where you end up may not be where you expect. And it's the reason why I'm saying that too is because you also got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Two of Pentacles is about balance. The Two of Pentacles, and also if you look at her, she's balancing on a lily pad kind of a thing. She's meditating. You're welcome, Marissa. So, when you're doing this, I'm glad you figured that. You said that you said that you don't know, and you're just like, you have friends that it opened up. You're just not sure. You said Wednesday, so I guess you're going out to do some stuff on Wednesday. But I would highly just, when you go do this, I want you to have a specific goal in mind, but be open enough to not be completely balanced enough to be and open enough to let the entity talk to you. Yeah, does that make sense? I don't know if it sounds weird. Like, know where you're going, but be open to the destination changing. If that makes sense, I hope that makes sense. And also just be open to other destinations, but make sure, like, it almost feels like what it almost feels like to me is don't let your psychoactive thing take over you. Make sure that you are still in control of it during your experience, is what it kind of sounds like. Keep a peace, keep yourself grounded to the current time, the current space, so that you can come back. Just don't let things go awry. Don't let these two dragons kind of like go off and do their thing and pull you any which direction, so that you can't find your way back. Is what I'm kind of getting from all of this. Does that make sense, Papa Dog? Does that make sense? Hi, Lena. Yeah, that's ultimately what I think the tarot is telling you, is it just be open to. I'm wondering if part of it is like you have a specific entity you want to talk to, but a different entity is going to answer you. That's kind of what I'm getting a little bit. It's something similar to that. Like, you have a specific destination, a specific person, but it feels like someone else might be answering the call, is what it kind of feels like. But also, again, make sure you're in control. Make sure that you are the one who can ground and bring yourself back to this dimension before things get too bonkers. I mean, have those people in mind first and see what they say. See if they say something, and then keep me posted, because it'd be interesting to know, because I'm interested in doing something like that too. So Brandon is probably not here. I think I saw you earlier, Papa Dog. You said that you followed me. Yeah, keep me posted and let me know. And if you want to pull some more cards after after you're done with your experience, then we can revisit that and see how the energies have landed in like another month or so. Brandon left in my last live, so technically we have 4 free spots left, but I'm going to only do that until 11:30 my time. Ugh. I did legs today. Oh, so I'm going to do this until 11:30 my time, and then the rest are going to be paid. So I think I have one more free one left if anyone wants a free reading. And then I think we're going to just keep going and do it that way. YouTube seems to be not there. Leslie, hello. we're doing some. I have one more free reading open, I think, and then we are going to move on to the paid ones. Sorry, I just lost my. Also, Papa Dog, if you are still here, I like your profile picture. I think is that Toph? I think it's Toph. Hello, Leslie. Get some likes in here. It is. Yep. I'm glad that I caught that. I've been meaning to rewatch that show. It's been a while since I've watched that show. All right, let's get some shares in here. See if we can get some new people in here as well. Okay, all the way to the front. This. Okay, do that. All right, so we've shared the live a little bit. Who else is here? Who else do we got? We've got Vanessa. Are you still here? How's Vanessa doing? What's going on, Vanessa? Are you still here? What's everyone else doing? So if anybody else is going to be rolling on in, I'm Chris, and I am a tarot reader. My usual practice more goes toward writers and writer's block. However, I am also doing free readings that are personal readings as well right now. Unless you do have a writing project, I would love to do more writing project runs. Yeah. Please liking and sharing the live would be awesome. Getting some more people in here. And we're going to go from there. And other than that, how's everyone's Monday going? What's everyone's Monday like? How are you all doing? Hi, Kayla. What's going on, Kayla? How's Kayla doing? Doing all right. Doing some free readings. I think we've got one more left, and then we're going to do $4 readings. But the list is fairly open. Jamie. Hello, Jamie. How are you doing, Kayla? What's going on with you on this Monday? This fine Monday. Oh, that's good. I mean, let's not have no more toxic jobs are not fun. Let's not do toxic jobs anymore. Do you know what you're doing next, or are you just kind of open to whatever? Oh, wow, you are already set up. Do you mind me asking what your old job was and what your new job is? Okay, that's cool. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. You're probably sick a lot. Those kids have a lot of germs. They have a lot of germs. Papa Dog's back. Oof, that's not fun. Kudos to all you people who can handle kids. I'm not a kid person. I am not a kid person. Have you been here before, Kayla? I don't think so. You said you just followed me. I think you just followed me, Kayla. Yeah, you just followed me. So I guess have you been here before though, Kayla? Oh, well, welcome in. Thank you. I'm glad that you joined. What prompted you to stay on our live, or on my live, I guess, if you don't mind me asking. Yeah, Papa Dog. We're just I think I can handle kids that are more like 10 and above, but anyone lower than that, I get a little. I feel like I have to entertain them. Okay, so you're fairly new to the spiritual stuff. Yeah, I am a tarot reader. I still feel like I'm a forever learner. Oh yeah, 2 months to five. Oh my gosh. Yeah, pre-K. You did say pre-K. That's wow. Kudos to you. My sister actually does that. She does a lot of, or she used to have her own daycare, and it was a lot of. Her hands were so chapped because she had to wash her hands after every little thing. It was just bonkers. I have 3 younger sisters. But Kayla, what's inspired you about your spiritual journey? And also, Papa Dog, you said that you weren't sure about your experience. Are you involved in the spiritual stuff as well, Papa Dog, or like what is your thoughts? Where are you guys at on your spiritual journey? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Probably gonna end this YouTube live. Oh wow, interesting. Interesting that it was your boyfriend's grandma, not your actual grandma, actually. Hi Joanna. I think Joanna's been here before. Kayla, I am going to guide you to find Liker of Words. She's here on, I think it's a she. Sorry, I think her pronouns are she. Her name is Emily Dexter. She has a lot, I feel like she's got some really good psychic stuff that you could learn from as well. Oh, that's cool. All right. If you guys had a bond, I mean, go for it. Hi, Rose. I'm guessing, did Papa Dog leave? Did it scare Papa Dog away? What's going on, Rose? I got 3 more minutes left, 2 more minutes left before I do flipping over to paid readings if anyone wants a free reading. Got one more. Not many people were kind to her. Oh, that's cool. Oh, well, that's probably why. Yeah, I'm going to advise you to go look up Emily Dexter. She actually might have a lot more spiritual stuff to do. I don't consider myself a medium. I have been told to try it though. I've helped a few people, and they've all, I think like 2 or 3 people, and they've all said that I've helped them. I think I'm just not confident enough in my medium skills, but maybe I have more than I think that I do. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, there you go. I mean, eat them. Yeah. Uh, okay. I mean, I'm there as well. I'm not. I'm an ex-Mormon. That's what I am. I'm an ex-Mormon. That's kind of where I sit. So, yeah, it's not fun. But I do believe in science, and I believe that magic is something science can't explain yet. That's how I view magic. It's interesting that with Catholicism, it's very interesting because you guys believe in a lot of the things that spiritual people say. You're just a little bit more strict about it, organized religion-y about it, if that makes sense, because you believe in possession, as far as I know. You believe in spirits and all that kind of stuff. So I find Catholicism is just interesting to me. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna end the YouTube here because no one's hopping on. We're just gonna end the YouTube. We don't need to stay on for